Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Sparrowhawk, and tonight we'll be playing Will You Press the Button? So it's basically another version of Would You Rather. So I thought this would be a really cool way to get to know me, for you guys to get to know me. So yeah. So we're going to start off with the first question. Your favorite band will come off, so if you press this button, your favorite band will come off hiatus. I have no idea what that word means. Your other favorite band will break up. Well, I don't have a favorite band, so I guess I don't know. I will not press the button because I have no idea. Okay. If you press this button, you can pause time whenever you want, but there is a 50% chance you will be stuck in time forever and ever. So 50% chance. That's still a high percentage. So I don't want to. I mean, food still works. Hold on. Someone just texted me. Food still works, but it's just that everything's frozen. So, in a way, you can still cook stuff because some of the stoves in the world will be constantly on. But, yeah. I mean, I guess that would be cool. I guess I'd press it, but then I'd never get to talk to my loved ones again. But that's if you get stuck. Like, there's a 50% chance it won't happen. Oh, only once. There's a 50% chance you will be stuck in time forever and ever. So if you can pause time whenever you want, but at the very beginning, the first time you do it, there's a 50% chance it'll stop forever. But after that chance, it's just complete wherever you want. So I guess I would take the chance, because that'd be a cool power to have. Oh, I wonder why. Huh. Alright, will you press the button? If you will have telekinesis, but you are paralyzed from the neck down. So I basically would not be able to use my legs or arms, but I could use. Wait, okay, hold up. Definition of telekinesis. The supposed ability to have move objects at a distance by mental power or other non-physical means. Alrighty then. So that means I could theoretically just move my body, right? Like I could like lift myself up in the air, and then I could like just float around. But how strong is it? Like, do I have to give a lot of mental thought to it, or we'll say that it's strong enough to where I don't even have to think about it. I mean, like I can think about it, but like it's easy. Then yeah, I'd press it because even though I'd be paralyzed, I could still do things. I would get used to being paralyzed. Don't read this, and I agree. Or yeah, like you could use telekinesis to move your body, like I said before. Except I thought like you can't even move your arms technically, only your like you could lift your body up. But I guess you could do that too. You can go back to any age you would like. You cannot change anything that happens. No, because I don't want to relive my past. It's just, yeah. I'd rather just head first into the future. You will never feel sadness, depression, or misery ever again, only joy and happiness. You can never gain attachment to anything ever again. Does that mean I can still keep the attachments that I have already? You can never gain attachment to anything ever again. Here's the thing, it doesn't tell me if I can keep the ones. Because, okay, let's just take it at, like, I would never be able to... I get to keep the past attachments that I have now. But anything ahead of time, I will not make any more attachments. So, I guess I would press it because I get to keep my friends, and I'd also get to be happy and... But if you're always happy and joyful, life's not really that interesting. I mean, I don't want to be depressed or feel sad, but at the same time, it's like, do I really? Like, I guess I'll press it. So this button gives you weed. So basically, I become a psychopath. Sure, why not? Oh, yeah, like, technically, I mean, I don't know. I'm happy with my choice. You will have the ability to see into the future, but there's nothing you can do to alter the future. Well, then, what's the point in having that? I guess you could just prepare yourself, but there's no really reason to have it then. So I'm gonna not press it. Oh, this person said you can make people pay for seeing the future. You are able to read minds, but every teen you start begins with, or sentence, I think, that's what they said. Every sentence you start begins with, if I interject for a moment. Oh, that's... I don't know. That wouldn't be bad. It's just that, like, you'd be seen as a really, like, as a jerk. Not like a jerk. I have another word for it, but I'm not gonna say it because I want to keep it family friendly. I mean, this isn't gonna be family friendly because I have seen some of these questions before and on this thing, and some of them are not. But this, I think I would. I mean, I would not, because I don't really need any reason to read people's minds. Yeah. Your milkshake will bring all the boys to the yard. You'll have to charge. I have no idea what that means, so I'm not going to press it. You end world hunger, slavery, dictatorship, overpopulation, war, HIV, cancer, and major illnesses, obesity, racism, and religious intolerance. Oh, so the world's I just basically created world peace. The closest living person in your life has to die first. Ooh. Wait, the closest living person in your life has to die first. Does it mean closest like in proximity, or does it mean closest like as in your heart? Like you're the person that you love the most. I mean, that's my mom. Like, I wouldn't want my mom to die, but at the same time I want to help others. Oh no. I mean, cancer, illness, obesity, racism, all the world problems. You'd think it'd be worth it, but at the same time, like, you're taking the person you love the most in this world out of the picture. I would be sad. Like, I wouldn't know what to do with my life because it would be a lot sadder. I mean, sure, I could find someone else to, like, love, but at the same time, I don't get over people that easily, especially people who I care about a lot. So I guess I would press it because I'm all for sacrificing for in the name of the whole picture. Although I really wish it wouldn't be my mom. I wish it wouldn't be anyone, honestly. I wish we could solve this problem with a different way. Like, let's say I'm the person who has to be sacrificed. I wouldn't care. But if it's my mom, then I don't know. I guess I'll press it. That's my choice, but I hope on the condition that it's a painless death. That's what my conditions are. Oh, So what they meant, they said, pull someone I don't like close to me. So when they said the closest living person in your life has to die first, does that mean literally, like, it's the closest person right next to you? But then you're ending a person's life purposely. I mean, technically, my mom would be purposely too, but at least it's like, it's not in the closest part, it's more of like a choice. But in this, where it's just the person you love the most, it's not a choice. So you're not really, I don't know. I already answered the question, so it doesn't matter anymore. The world can't be destroyed. The human race will live eternally. You have to watch your entire family's throats get slit. No, I will not. Okay, so here's where I'm going to explain this. The thing is, between this one, this is just, it's not saying it's going to solve world problems. So it's just saying that the human race will live eternally. That's cool and all, but my family would be sacrificed for that. And it's a little bit different because at least in the other one, people would still get to live their lives and peaceful. While in this one, my family would die to people still having problems, but they'd live eternally. So it's like a never-ending cycle of suffering. So that's what I mean by like the human race is a bunch of people. Your family's not a bunch of, yeah, easy choice. Next. You can fly. Wait, how many points do I have? How come I don't have any points? Huh. You can fly. You must sacrifice your arms and replace them with wings you will use to fly. No, unless because how would I pick stuff up? I will not. Cool. You get to meet any celebrity once a year for life. You experience extreme back pain for a whole week after each visit. No, because I don't have any celebrities that I really like that much, except for NF, but that's about it. You will become the most intelligent, beautiful, and competent person in the world. Everyone would really dislike you. I mean, okay, so I don't care if people dislike me, but I do care about finding someone that I like settle down with and stuff. So would I still find a lover? Everyone would really dislike you. I mean, I'm assuming that means that you can't. Wait, what did people say? No one likes me anyway, so I'm sure lockdown. I can live with that. Let's see what I beat up. Okay, so I honestly don't care. But like, here's my thing. I've always wanted to be as close to perfect as possible. I don't really think. I think this would be the best thing next to perfect, but at the same time, everyone will dislike me, and I don't care about that. But I want my family, and I want to find a girlfriend. So eventually, that means that so it's either saying you can either sacrifice your perfectness for, or no, you can sacrifice your like future for someone or for perfectness. So I'd have to say I would not, because I do care about, because you can just become those things yourself if you want. I mean, you can eat whatever you want and not get fat. You can never get married. I mean, I don't know, because like I could just exercise. I guess I will not, because I can just exercise to like get the weight off, and yeah, I don't know. I will not. Alright. The person you love most will love you too. Okay, so does it mean like romantic love? Because yeah, I think that's what it means. We'll just say that's what it means. The person you have romantic love for will love you too. You two will have a car accident at the age of 40 and that person dies. And that person dies. So that means that I won't die. Ooh. So in this case, you're technically taking their life. Because by choosing for them to like you back and you liking them, you're making them only live to 40. Whereas you could let them live to as long as they want to live. Um, I guess. What's to say that they won't love you? Like, you can still take a chance by just asking them, and if they don't, just find someone else. I don't want to take their life, so no, I will not press the button. You are the absolute ruler of Earth. The Earth will be destroyed in 5 years. That's too short of time. I will not press it. You eradicate cancer forever, but you also eradicate the human knowledge of cheese making forever. For real? Is that even a question? I will press the button so I can eradicate cancer forever. Yeah, so if I press it, I'll eradicate. Because who cares? I mean, there are a lot of people who like cheese, but who's going to really choose cheese over cancer? You become a millionaire. You are known for taking the money from charity profits. Oh, but you are known for taking the money from charity profits. Does that mean I did do it? Because I could get by on the fact that I didn't do it, but people believe I did. I don't care what other people think. I just don't want to do it. So as long as you are known for taking the money. So I'm going to say that I didn't do it, but people think I did. So I will, yeah. And then I could just donate that money to the charities too. You become the ultimate kisser, able to kiss your crush perfectly and make her like you or make your girlfriend adore you. But other women will know about this and you won't be able to control how crazy they want you. And you can't control how many do you like you. So if I have a really good relationship with my girlfriend and she trusts me completely and I trust her completely, then it's not like she'll get suspicious that I'm doing anything because I wouldn't be doing anything. So I could just, well, it's not saying I can't have a girlfriend. It's just saying that like I'll be the perfect kisser and and your girlfriend will adore you and blah blah blah. But I mean, I don't really need that, do I? Not really. I'm not gonna press it. You become all powerful, have more money than Microsoft, and can be considered the first ruler of all humanity. You die in 2 weeks. So basically, you can't be killed. You can't. You're rich and you're the ruler of the world, but you die in 2 weeks. So that's not enough time. I would not actually wait. Would I? Because I don't know. That's tricky. I guess I wouldn't press it because I don't want to die. You get unlimited lifetime bacon. You can't use the internet anymore. I will not press the button because I would love the internet. Your Halloween costume looks just like the real thing. You don't get to choose what it is. I will not because I like to actually dress what I want to wear. You have wonderful top human skills, genius, super strength, or super strong, etc. But nothing interesting will ever happen. I think it's what it's saying is because I have all these skills and stuff like that, everything becomes boring. Well, you can still find love, you can still do all those things in life. You can do all that, but it won't be interesting. I mean, I don't really care about things being interesting. I just want to live my life. Because things aren't really interesting anyways for my life right now, except for my YouTube channel, which is still not interesting yet because I'm still at 56 subscribers. So I guess I would not press it. Or no. I would press it. Yeah, nothing interesting happens anyways. That's what that person said. The ability to read people's mind. You can only hear the bad thoughts. No, I don't want to hear negative things. You can have blank with anyone of your choosing. However long you have blank with them, you have to spend the same amount of time watching your parents have blank. Oh, that's horrible. No, I will not. Wait. You can have. I will not press it. Nope, not me neither. Asexual laughter. I'll take nope train all the way. That's horrible. Okay, yeah, I'm glad on my choice. How? So many people say yes. Oh my gosh. You can eat, smoke, drink, and do drugs as much as you want, and you will have a perfect health. But you die at 40. Well, first of all, most of this stuff I don't even want to do. Drugs, drinking, smoke. It's just the eating part that I guess I would not press it. Because, yeah. You will experience true love, but it will only last 1 week. Well, I mean, who cares if it lasts 1 week? I mean, if it lasts 1 week, it lasts 1 week. At least I know what true love is then. Because, like, I don't know if I've actually ever felt real love. I mean, I've felt love with someone. A bunch of people. Like, a bunch of people I've dated, I've felt love for real. But I've never really actually felt... I don't think I've ever actually felt, like, true love. Like, real... Like, because most of the people I dated were online, and no one really was real life. I will press the button. The person you loved falls deeply in love with you, but you are no longer able to eat chocolate. Yes, I don't care about chocolate. Oh wait, chocolate milk. Oh no. Oh. I mean, there's water, there's Coke, there's all these other drinks, but chocolate milk is the best. It's my favorite drink. I guess I could sacrifice it for a good relationship. Why are there so many of these ones? Get to have blank with anyone you want, but you go blind. I mean, oh, that's... I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Well, I mean, you're blind forever, so... But why would I want to have sex with... Oh, dang it, I said it. Oh, well, there goes the age restriction on the video. I mean, I could edit it out, but I can't edit my videos yet, so I'm gonna have to just age restrict this video, or at least make it for adults, not kids. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was already not really meant for kids, but there's like a certain feature that you could restrict the video to. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not like the YouTube's gonna find me. I'm a very low-end channel. I guess I would not press it because, first of all, I believe in only having that with the people that you actually love, not just like anyone you want or anything like that. Like, I actually believe it as in like going after marriage, like doing it after marriage. So, yeah, I will not press it. You have the absolute perfect life, dream job, city, partner, house, etc. But you have a piece of popcorn permanently stuck in the back of your throat. I mean, what would that feel like? Is it just like you're constantly choking? I mean, dream job, that means I'm a YouTuber. I mean, I'm doing it right now, so my dream job is to be a YouTuber and I don't have to do any other jobs. It's just this. And then I have perfect city, partner, house, etc. That's... But what is it? Back of the throat. So that means you can still breathe. I don't know what that feels like though. I'll just press it because I'm sure one day I'll get used to it. Yeah, okay. You can skip all the ads on TV. You'll dream of them at night. I mean, on TV? Because I don't watch TV. So, no. You can travel anywhere instantly at any time. You lose 2.5 years of your life. 2.5 years? That's not that much. Like, I mean, that's 2.5 years, but still, like, let's say I live to 80. That means I still have, like, I could live up to 78, 77.5 years. I would press it. I mean, you can travel anywhere instantly at any time. So it's like a teleportation thing, in a way. Because I don't want to leave the country. I mean, I would love to just travel the world, but, like, there are certain places in the world. Like, there's not many places I want to go to. So it's not like this would benefit me unless it was like a time, or it was like a teleportation device. So I'll press it, I guess, but I wouldn't have any use for it. You can stop time to do whatever you want. But there's something you can't do. You don't know what it is, and if you do it, everyone will be back to normal and know what you have done. But you'll be frozen in place. Wait, what? You can stop time to do whatever you want. There's something you can't do. You don't know what it is, and if you do it, everyone will be back to normal and know what you have done. But you'll be frozen in place. I will not. You can see all events of the past, present, and future in incredible detail, but you can do nothing to change them. So that's cool still, because I have infinite knowledge. Like, I would know everything. I wouldn't have to go to school anymore. I could just go to college, get my degree, and done. Alright, wait. All events of the past, present, and future in incredible detail. That doesn't. I mean, that means I can still learn about stuff. So. You can predict the future, you cannot remember the past. Does that mean that I have the worst memory in the world? Because if it means the past always, or does it mean just like the past? Like, I can't remember anything in the past, but I can remember my own life. I think that's what we'll say. I guess. But that means. I don't know. I guess sure. Oh, yeah, this person predicted it. Like, I predict there's going to be a plane crash in 8 days at 6:35, 7 on the news. Happens. Somebody, wow, you were right. Me, what do you mean? So, like, you wouldn't be able to remember anything from the past. You'd constantly be forgetting things. So I kind of regret pressing that now. You can get 15 things you've always wanted for free. Oh, the possibilities. Every night, every time you get something to the previous item you have disappears. So it would be maintained all my life. So I could, like, get one thing, wait a couple of years, and save that one thing. So I could get, like, a. What if I got What if I got a diamond and then I could sell it while I have it, then get rid of it by selling it, and then once I get the next thing, it'll disappear from the other person's point of view. So I'll have the money and they'll have nothing. So, but is that how this works? Or even then, like I could like save the best for last, like that guy said. So I'll press it. How much time do we have? Okay. You can have many girlfriends. You can have many girlfriends, boyfriends, but you need to make them all feel happy all the time. So this is basically a harem, where like you can have a bunch of girlfriends, but you got to make sure that they're all equally happy. And I don't really believe in, or I mean, I don't. It's not that I don't believe in it. It's more of like I just don't like it. Like me personally, you can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna judge. But me personally, I don't really think I would have the energy, nor would I want to do that, because I'm like, I believe in one-on-one, like both of them together. So, and why would you want to have that many? I will not. Yeah, I'm not gonna press it. Any children you have will be extremely intelligent. They will also be really really ugly. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that to them in the world, but at the same time, I could teach them that like don't care about looks and teach them to tackle the world. But at the same time, and my children would be intelligent, which means they would get good jobs. I'd be set up with them, but at the same time, they would be hurt from the world. I guess I would press it because I don't think looks matter. I think your brain, your personality, all that matters. You have the ability to create a link between your mind and someone else's, allowing you to know their deepest secrets, etc. Whoever you create this link with will be able to know your thoughts as well. So this is, do you get to choose? Yeah, you do. Okay, so I could choose either my best friend or someone, or my girlfriend or wife or something like that. But then what happens if you get like mine someone else is allowing you to know their deepest secrets, etc. But why would I want to? Like, I mean, that's cool because you could talk to them through your mind whenever you are. So that's kind of something that you would do for your soulmate or something like that. You'd have to be very, um, what do people say? I mean, you could use it on someone who's not, like, basically get, like that guy said, get information from someone important. Then you could, like, and then they'll just get your information, but your information's nothing because you're just a normal person. So, I mean, I've had secrets that I don't want anyone to know. Everyone does. But at the same time, they're nothing compared to, like, the president's secrets or the governor's secrets or, like, any of those things or, like, someone rich. Like, I could literally learn someone's bank account. But then I'd be a thief. And I don't want to be a bad person, so I don't think I'd press it. I mean, I'd press it, but not for the intent for evil, but for the intent for sharing a relationship with someone. Next. You will be invited to many game chat rooms and Skype, but Max will always be there watching you. I have no idea who that is, so I will not press it. You become an immortal female of any age and appearance you desire. but you become an insane militant feminist. What is militant? I'm not going to search it up. I'm just not going to press it because I don't really want to... I don't know. Would I really want to be the opposite gender? Not that I think the opposite gender is bad. It's just that I kind of like the way that I am. I mean, not really, but like, you know what I mean. I don't really... I don't know. I won't press it. I don't think I like the way I am. You save the world, cure cancer, or anything that is amazing for the well-being of all people. You are viewed as the most worst person to ever live, and everyone, including your friends and family, hate you. Oh, that's horrible. But good at the same time. I mean, would they hurt you? They just hate you. I mean, I wouldn't be able to handle that. I mean, like, being rejected by everyone. I know I can take a lot. Like, I don't care what people think, but at the same time, if everyone hated me, that'd be a lot. Even my own family, friends. That's a lot. But I would want to take one for the team because I could solve everything. But why would you be... I mean, yeah, I'd take one for the team because, yeah. You can have 6 Pokemon of your choice, but no one will ever believe that you have Pokemon and they will think you're weird in imagining it. I would say yes, because it's just basically saying you have an imaginary friend. So I could just say, hey, sorry, I'm not insane, I just have an imaginary friend. I know he's not real, but I like to pretend that he's real. So there you go, that's the solved problem. And they still work as Pokemon, they just can't be seen. So, yeah, I'd press it. Get to teleport anywhere, but have to wait 24 hours to teleport somewhere else. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm not pressing that. That's too much of a delay. Life is like High School Musical, but you cannot sing. I mean, no. You can live for as long as you desire, but you lose your ability to speak. I mean, then I can't do YouTube, I can't do all those other things. I don't know. I don't really think about living long. Like, I don't care about how long I live. I will not. Badass, moral assassin that never talks. Hell yeah. Okay. I mean, that's also what you could do. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I wouldn't do that because I don't want to kill people, but, yeah. You will find your true love, but you can never have your favorite food again. I don't even know what my favorite food is. Chicken nuggets or burgers? I guess, let's say it's burgers. I could live without burgers. So, yeah, I'll press it. You can see anyone... Oh my gosh. But you're unable to turn it off. I will not. I don't want to see that. No, thank you. You will become a brilliant scientist like Einstein, known and wanted by everyone. Known and wanted by everyone in the world. But you become mentally ill. Does that mean I'm depressed? Does it mean I'm insane? Does it mean, like... I mean, I'm already mentally ill in some ways, so... Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll press it. You can see under girls' dresses. Why are they like these questions? But there are only homosexual girls on the earth. So they're basically saying you're going to be alone forever, but you get to see up girls' skirts. No, I will not press it. You'll gain any superpower you wish. They will occasionally backfire, creating death and destruction. I mean, what if my power was healing? Yeah, but it says backfire, so you can't really. Alright, here's what I'll do. I will press the button. No, I won't press the button. Because let's say my superpower was the Infinity Stones. Like, I don't have the Infinity Gauntlet. I just have the ability to do anything that the Infinity Stones can do. Or let's say my power is a power that I thought about. I'm not sure if it exists yet, but it's called God Suffer. It's where, like, basically you become God, but, like, you can do anything God can do, but you suffer. Like, you feel pain. You bleed through your, like, body and stuff like that. So you feel immense pain, but you are, like, only when you activate it. So I would choose. The reason why I do that is because it's like a double-edged sword, and I think that's cool and stuff. I guess I wouldn't press it because I don't want people to die. You become a great astronomer and solve every scientific question in history, but every time you beat a video game, the protagonist will come and strangle you. I mean, I don't play many video games, so why not? And I also, whenever I play a game, I've never really finished the game yet. Titanfall, I'm about to finish, so free cheese for the rest of your life. You can also talk to cheats every time you want to eat them. They'll beg you not to eat them. No, I don't like cheese. You can create your own game and it becomes the best game ever and goes down in history, but you become greedy with money, power, and EA buys you out. Oh, so basically it's like Minecraft, where, like, basically I mean, he wasn't greedy, but, like, he sold everything to Microsoft and then became rich. So you're rich, and the game goes down in history. So what did the people say? I'll press it. Your crush likes you, but you can't do anything physical together. Well, I don't care. I don't really like that kind of stuff either way. You can enter any reality from any game, movie, TV show, or book. But you are stuck in that reality forever and are unable to change the plot or the endings. Well, that's cool for me because I've watched a lot of animes, and most of those animes are really cool. Like, I could become, like, there are these types of ones where the protagonist is OP, like overpowered, and he doesn't have anything bad happen to him, and he usually gets the girl. So I could just choose one of those animes and I'm done. Like, cool life, but, like, from any game, movie, TV show, or book. But that's not an anime then. Well, I mean, technically TV show could qualify as an anime, so yeah, I'll press it. Live your life comfortably. But everyone thinks you're mentally unstable. I mean, I wouldn't care then. Like, because my life is comfortable, so why would I care? I'll just press it then. You can enter any horror movie and actually survive like you always believed you could, but seeing everyone else die sends you into a downward spiral and makes you the killer in the next movie. I wouldn't even go in there. Why would I want to? You become a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but you don't have pizza benefits. I will not, because I don't care about that stuff. You will have $14.5 billion deposited in your bank account and inherit a multi-billion-dollar company. But you will fall in love with three times, and have your heart broken terribly at least 2 of those times. I mean, it wouldn't kill me. I mean, inside it would kill me, but it wouldn't physically kill me. I'll just live over it, and then eventually finally find the one that really works. I will press it, because $14.5 billion is good. You become internet famous and rich in any virtual world or your choice. But you're poor in real life and no one will ever like you. So basically, It's like VR. Like, you're famous in YouTube, but in real life, no one likes you. So this is more of like a, which life do you prefer to be in? Like, which one do you want to use? So I would press it because I could just stay in that world then. You get the superpower of flight, but you can only fly feet first. No. I don't even like the power of flight. You have limitless creativity, but nothing is ever original or unexpected to you ever again. Well, that's cool, because I'll still become a billionaire and stuff. You can play guitar better than Eddie Van Halen, but every time you play a song on the guitar, someone catches the Black Plague. Well, no. I wouldn't want that. You can freeze time whenever and wherever you want. Whilst time is frozen, you can freely move and manipulate people and objects, but time will start moving again between 30 seconds to 5 minutes of initial freeze. Afterwards, you have a cooldown period equal to the number of seconds times 50. What? Yeah, I'm just gonna press it because why not? It's just a power. You can make anyone you desire fall in love with you forever, but your closest family member will despise you forever. So my mom. That would be horrible, but I don't want to make anyone fall in love with me. I want them to naturally fall in love with me, so I'm gonna not do that. What are we at? 46 minutes? I have no idea who that is. Let's try and speed this up. You can understand animal? No. You live in the world of Harry Potter, but you're a house elf. You don't get to choose who owns you. I will not. You will be a billionaire, but you can never have a family, and your entire family dies in a plane crash. I don't want them to die, but I want to be a billionaire. I mean, there are other ways to make money, let's be honest here, so I will not. You will grow wings, breathe fire, be invincible, and get $10 billion. But your family, friends, and all loved ones will die in front of you in horrible ways over the next year, and you will step on a Lego every day for as long as you live. No. You never have to sleep again, but you will only live until 50. 50 is how I want to live too. I don't really want to live past 50 because that's when you start to gain that's when you start getting a little old. So that's my opinion though. So I would press it because I'm happy with dying to 50. Although sleeping is a nice thing to do though, because it's comfortable, and it's boring because who are you gonna hang out with at night? But yeah, you'll become a master painter, but you are only able to be awake at night, meaning you sleep at day. That's fine. I mean, there are other people awake at night. You meet the person you idolize most in the entire world, but you have to kill them while they sleep the next day. No. You get $5 million, but you remain confined to the wheelchair for life. I mean, you can still use your hands, right? I don't really care about losing my legs. If I'm a $5 million, as long as I spend that really nicely, I could live with that. Oh, but being paralyzed from the waist down is kind of... I'll do it. You live in your favorite anime, but everyone will hate you. No, because the whole reason of why I would want to join an anime is so I could actually make friends with the people in the anime. You can fly, but you can't walk. Well, then I have to fly everywhere. No, I will not. You can have the body you've always wanted, but all 42 of your nudes are leaked everywhere. I will not. You get to meet your favorite musician, but you haven't showered in a week and aren't wearing any pants. I will not. You find the cure to cancer, but someone else takes all the credit. and no one believes you did it. I mean, I'm all for finding the cure to cancer, so. Alright, I think that's enough for today because we're already at 50 minutes now. So thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and thank you all for watching. Bye.